Now they talk about my wife, well I know it is a sin. I don't mind telling you my wife drinks gin. It's coloured her nose and it looks such a fright. In the dark you would think it was a moonlit night. One night she had a little too much, so we toddled off to bed. She blew out the light and her nose shone bright. So to Mary Jane I said, you don't want to keep on showing it, Mary, you don't want to keep on showing it. She bumped her nose underneath the clothes in the dark like an instant dome. Oh, what a fright in the middle of the night when she started blowing it. Cause she blew me out of bed, so again I said, you don't want to keep on showing it. Diddle diddle lie, diddle diddle lie, diddle 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 lie. Now I took Mary to a garnet fair. My word, didn't all the people stare. Spotting her nose they laughed and they said, blimey, where'd you pick it from a strawberry bed? A big wooden ball from the coconut store. Mary's nose did shine. They took the old girl for an old lang girl, so to Mary Jane I cried, you don't want to keep on showing it, Mary, you don't want to keep on showing it. I bumped it up for the donkey ride. The donkey spotted her nose and it shied. She fell upon her head, and when the policeman said, blimey, ain't you going it? You better get some clothes and cover up your nose. You don't want to keep on showing it. Diddle diddle lie, diddle diddle lie, diddle 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 lie. Now walking down the lane on a very dark night, poor Mary's nose was shining bright. A man with a gun came passing by, shot Mary's nose for a big barnfly. About in the game at the railway train when the guard stuck out his head. Is it danger on the line? I said, not this time, but to Mary Jane I said, you don't want to keep on showing it, Mary, you don't want to keep on showing it. It's any old game in the railway train. The boys and the girls, they were having a game. Oh, what a lark in the tunnel in the dark. We're not long in knowing it, cause you'll be getting a shout, put it out, you don't want to keep on showing it. Diddle diddle lie, diddle diddle lie, diddle 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 lie, alright. You'll notice I'm wearing an Eton boy's hat, though I don't come from that famous school. But still it's an Eton hat rule, and part of it's moth-eaten too. Now I only wore it to go on a school treat. I wanted a swank, as they say. We went to Hastings and very nice too, but we only went there for the day. I asked an old chap where the pier was. He stuttered is how he began. You take the first turning and go straight as you can. Then turn to the left, and then your best way is to go. Well, says that'll do, thank you. I've only come down for the day. Everyone stared at my Eton boy's hat, as if to say he's well-to-do. Just then some cheeky young pop cries, look at his saucer and cup. Now talk about beggars, they all tried to touch me, but I pushed them all on one side. Just then an old man on one leg and crutches came hobbling up to me and cried, you've got to go and face me, young fella, so I hope so no man you'll excuse. I lost my left leg in an accident, mate, and a leg ain't a nice thing to lose. You're lucky, old boy, you ain't lost any legs. I've lost one, I'm sorry to say. I says, well, I'll help you to find it, kid, but I've only come down for the day. Sitting alone on a bench in the park, a party of lunatics passed. From some asylum they be, and one girl looked on at me. Now slipping away unobserved by her keeper, she says to me, hello my sweet. That balmy girl, she punched me under the chin, so I throwed her under the sea. She said, this is our wedding morning, together we'll be man and wife. We'll love one another forever and ever, and settle in Hastings for life. We'll have just 2 children to start with, I think. A boy and a girl, what do you say? I says, well, I think, miss, you're asking too much, miss. I've only come down for the day. One fine summer's morn, as I walked along the strand, I met a young damsel, she turned out so grand. Rings on her fingers and bells on her toes, she told me that her age was but 19 years old. Now we walked and we talked of how things should be. I know I loved her and I thought she loved me. And about 6 months later, them wedding bells tolled. I was married to my damsel of 19 years old. Now the night after the wedding, I'll never forget. Me hair stood on edge as I watched her undress. For a cartload of machinery, her body behold. I said, I'm damned if you're my damsel of 19 years old. Now she took off her right leg an inch above the knee. On her left hand she had fingers but 3. Then onto the carpet a glass-sided roll. I said, I'm damned if you're my damsel of 19 years old. Now she took off her left leg a full 2 yards wide. The bolt of her left leg went down her left side, and an hump on her shoulder, and hump there behold. I said, I'm damned if you're my damsel of 19 years old. Now all you young fellas, take a warning from me. Don't marry the first flash girl that you see. Make sure she's complete from the head to the toes. Don't be fooled by machinery of 19 years old. Oh, I took me wife to Blackpool on the 5 and 4penny trip. I took her to the promenade and on the dippity-dip. I took her to the Pollyock to buy a brand new frock. But she said she'd rather have a stick of Blackpool rock. Oh, she likes a little bit in the morning. She likes a little bit in the afternoon, I know she does. She likes a bit while sitting on my knee, or listening to the music on the BBC. Oh, she likes a little bit in the parlour, or sitting by the fire without a light. Well, she always takes a little bit up to bed, in case she wants a little bit in the night. Get off me butter, in case she wants a little bit in the night. All together now, I took me wife to Blackpool on a 5 and 4penny trip. I took her to the promenade and on the dippity-dip. I took her to the Pollyock to buy a brand new frock. But she said she'd rather have a stick of Blackpool rock. Oh, she likes a little bit in the morning. She likes a little bit in the afternoon, I know she does. She likes a bit while sitting on my knee, or listening to the music on the BBC. Oh, she likes a little bit in the parlour, or sitting by the fire without a light. Well, she always takes a little bit up to bed, in case she wants a little bit in the night. Get off me butter, in case she wants a little bit in the night. Alright.